All right. Hey, everybody. It is Tammy P. Hello. It is Tuesday, October 15th. I'm doing my weekly live stream here with everybody. So say hello as you join. Give me hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're on live or on the replay. So I want to talk about my topic for today, which is why I am moving, why I made the decision to move my ad club, which is my low ticket membership for people that want to learn ads, on over to SKOOL. And so that's what we're going to get into today. So for those that are curious about memberships, for those that are curious about SKOOL and what that is, because it's still kind of a fairly new platform in my opinion, that's what we're going to be unpacking today, like all the reasons and the decisions why I moved. And then I'm going to share a little bit about Ad Club if you want in. So yeah, stay tuned here for a moment and say hello. Give me a hashtag live, hashtag replay. As you come in, I'm going to set the timer down for a little bit here because I got to make sure that everything is streaming where it needs to go. All right, see you soon.
Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
All right. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, just still clicking around for a second here. I have all the places I need to put this live stream. I am streaming live for you guys on StreamYard, both on my Facebook profile. I'm streaming on YouTube. I am inside of my Facebook group, and now I just posted it inside my new community SKOOL. Yeah, so I've got all of this for you guys today. I just was like, takes me this long to get everything situated here. All right, so I think we are good. Say hello as you join. Give me a hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're here. As I'm finishing this up, because also we're streaming on Instagram, we're all over the place. So say hello as you join. So I know you guys are all here with me, and we will be starting in a minute. I just have to do one more thing to, man, all the stuff we need to do to get everybody where they need to be is insane these days. So anyway, one more thing, I'm almost done, and I'll get into the content here. My gosh. Okay. Yeah. So today's topic, all about school. And so for those that don't know that I even have an ad club membership, I want to go into I actually want to unpack the whole thing today for you guys, because I do get a lot of questions on, should I do a course? Should I do a membership? Like, people are asking me questions every single day. So I kind of want to go into the why behind why I decided to even do my membership in the first place way back in January of 2024. And then I want to get into why I have made the decision, been really thinking about it for the past month or two, but really made the decision this past week and started to move everybody over on into SKOOL. And so I want to describe SKOOL for you guys. I want to describe why I did a membership. I want to describe why I actually decided to move everything from a paid Facebook group into SKOOL, so you guys can understand the whole situation here. And hopefully this will help you guys make decisions in your business too, depending on whatever kind of offer that you have, right? So let me know if you guys are live or on the replay, what offers do you have currently available this week? This week, I'm all about ad club. So we're going to talk about why I decided to do ad club in the first place. So I want to unpack the whole thing for you guys today. So hopefully you guys are excited about this. So ad club, the whole reason I started it was because I've been a course creator since 2020. Okay. So I created my first course, which is my signature course, which honestly, people still come back into my world through this course. It was just one of the most impactful courses I created. Is my $5 a day ad system. Many of you that have purchased it, right? Sold thousands of them. So started being a course creator in 2020. Now, what I found out, and this is for my specific niche, is that Facebook ads, everybody knows this, Facebook ads are changing all the time, right? And so the issue that I was coming across with my self-study course is the fact that things are changing all the time, right? And so it's hard to keep up with the self-study course because literally Facebook ads are changing every single day. I was in there yesterday helping a client getting her account set up, and it's changing again, right? So it's almost, in my opinion, it's almost impossible to make courses perfect. Just because literally I'd have to re-record every day, right? So that was one thing that I was bumping into as an issue, being a course creator, specifically talking about Facebook and Instagram ads, and knowing that things change all the time and knowing that people have issues around that, right? So that's number one. The other reason why I decided to do ad club is because I just had so many people in my world, people come in and out of my world all the time. And a lot of people have been around, hanging around with me since I started, right? So I came into online space way back in 2018, and I still have people that came in originally with me that are still around, right? So what I noticed was people that would come back around with me, they were like, oh, you know what? I haven't done ads in a little bit, and I'm still having problems, right? Can you help me more, right? And so for me, the issue that was bumping up is I really wanted to help more people, right? And I wanted to give them a solution that they could actually utilize that would also work for me, given that literally Facebook ads change and evolve every single day. Literally, I'm not kidding. And that's why people are confused. And that's why people kept coming back and asking for support, right? So, in my business, the way that I have it currently structured is I have a couple different offers, right? So Ad Club is considered my low ticket offer. Right now, that is a $27 membership, and it's going to go up to $37. So right now I'm rebuilding, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour here today, rebuilding out the whole thing this week specifically for Ad Club. And so it's going to be all brand new. Literally, I went back last week and outlined everything, went through my curriculum as far as like the feedback that I've been getting from people and like what I need to put for people to like help them, right? The whole idea behind Ad Club is you spend $27 or $37 with me and you're able to get a really good training and live feedback with me and dip your toes into the ads world, right? A lot of people, when I talk to them in the DMs and I have conversations with people every day, they are very, very confused about what they need to do with their Facebook ads and their Instagram ads, right? These are the conversations that I'm having, right? And so what I've seen working with clients for years is that once they can get past the fear of like dipping their toes into the ads and they start to see success and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm all in with this, right? I'm all in. And they get excited, right? And then they can upgrade to my next program, which I have other programs, right? Which we're not talking about today, right? When they're ready to scale more. So Ad Club is specifically for people that are wanting to get ads done to work on their ads in their business that wants like the most latest of what's working right now. I'm testing my ads in real time and I'm also getting feedback from clients on what's working. Like I literally, one of my clients sent an email out promoting my Ad Club today, which I super appreciate. Thank you, Justina, for that. And she was talking about how she started her ads and she's never gotten them to work before. And now finally she's taken my trainings and they're working, right? So I know that my process is proven and I wanted to get it into more hands of people. If you guys would stop being nervous, right? Stop being nervous around this. I got you. I want everybody to know I got you, right? So you can spend a little bit of money, like $27, $37 and join my club and have the latest training and then also have access to be able to ask me questions, right? So that is my low ticket membership. And the reason why I have it as a membership is because I'm giving you live support. And then I'm also committed to keeping the information up to date. In addition, through Ad Club, we do a weekly Q&A that I do where you can ask your questions. You can ask questions in the group and I'll answer because I don't coach for free, right? Like it's the thing, I don't coach for free. You can certainly ask me questions on this live stream. I go live every single Tuesday at noon. And anybody who joins me live and has questions, I'm just putting out there right now, totally happy to answer while I'm live. But the rest of the time, honestly, for most of my days, I'm either serving clients, like helping clients, getting them success with their ads and actually helping them get clients. That's my other program. And other than that, I'm working on marketing my business, doing the things I need to do, market and, make sales in my business, right? The normal, like functioning things that we need to do to succeed. So anyway, the reason I started, this is number one. And I think this is going to go for a full hour of this live stream. So hopefully you guys are going to get a lot of value out of this today. But the main reason why that I, wanted to do Ad Club is so that I could have a container in which I can support you for a low ticket price, right? So $27, $37 low ticket price. You're not having to spend thousands of dollars to learn ads, but you will get a rock solid training by me. And more specifically, you'll get one that works. And more specifically, you'll get one that I can give you feedback and support, right? Because ultimately, you can run ads and you can have success, but at some point you're going to be stuck and you're going to be like, okay, I need a little bit of guidance. I need a little support. And that's what the club is for. Okay. So that's step one. Like that's the whole reason I created it. And so I made the decision. I'm not going to be selling at this time, not going to be selling my courses as self-studies. If you want to work with me and you want the latest trainings that are working right now, you got to get into my Ad Club. So a lot of people have a lot of conversations. They're like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. It's whenever the time is right for you. But at the same time, if you want to know and you really want to learn this for yourself and see what is possible in your business, Ad Club is the place to be. And for $27, I don't know any other place that you can get support with ads for that low amount. Like, honestly, I don't. So there's this piece, right? The second piece is why. So that's the best way. If you want low ticket, come into my Ad Club. That's it, right? And obviously you can still take my free stuff too. Like I do give away free training, free support every single week. I do a live stream every single week. So if you're not sure, if you're on the fence, continue to hang out with me. I have a lot of good stuff going on all the time. All right. So the next part I want to talk about is why I specifically decided to move to SKOOL, right? So when I started my group, I was like, oh my gosh, it was kind of on a whim with Ad Club, but I was like, I just don't feel like I can support people that keep asking me questions. And I feel like a membership would be good. So I was ready for that. I do have support on my end. Like I have administrative support that helps me with running a membership, because there's a lot of behind the scenes that people don't know about running a membership, which I'm not going to get into today. But the main decision that I made is that I would house my course, my Ad Club course, inside of Member Vault. And then I would provide community support and things like that in a private and paid Facebook group, right? So that's how I've been running things since January. And I've had a decent amount of members. Like I think at some point I was up to like 60 members and such. I've been not marketing it as heavily just because we've been going through this transition, moving everything over. But this is my first discussion where I'm actively talking to you guys about Ad Club, and love everybody to come in. I will put the link in a little bit here. So the next thing I want to talk about is why, if I started all this and it was working, why then would I make the decision to move from Member Vault and a paid private Facebook group on over to SKOOL? And here's why. Number one, and this is not just me, I'm not the only one saying this. Everybody says this. And I have a solution, by the way, on a side note, is that the engagement, even when I would go live and even when I would do that, like at everyone to see like if we can get everyone to the live and they can see and notify and email, right? We do all the communications with our clients. I still noticed the engagement inside of my Facebook group was massively dropping off, right? And I know that people have free groups that this is an issue. And I have a free group. I've had a free group since 2018. It's my successful Facebook ads group. I will also share that out in a minute here. If you're just not wanting or we're not ready to join Ad Club, certainly come into my free group. And again, you'll see the live streams. You'll see I have a lot of share posts every day where people can share their different things about their businesses, whatever. So what I noticed is the engagement and reach was like steadily increasing inside of my Ad Club. And I did not like that, right? So I was looking for a solution, and I discovered SKOOL probably way back in, I think January or February of 2024. And I'm in several of the memberships. Not only they have free ones, if you want to do a free SKOOL, they actually also have paid ones, right? And I think the whole SKOOL, the difference between that and running my membership through a Facebook group is that SKOOL is actually set up for coaches, course creators, people who have memberships, right? And that is me. And the platform is very specific to running that. And so the engagement is just naturally going to increase. Now, one thing I just did is I'm live streaming this right now through YouTube. So I shared out my YouTube link into my SKOOL, my paid Ad Club SKOOL. And then I can notify all the people so people know that I'm going live, which is huge, right? So I'll take you guys through a walkthrough of like why I like SKOOL. I'm going to share my screen in a little bit here and kind of show you what I have set up. It's just getting set up. Like literally, I just opened it last week, so I'm really excited about it. But I'll show you guys because a lot of people, again, don't know and understand it. But the key is, in order to create a successful membership, you got to have engagement, right? You got to have people coming in and watching your trainings because, again, my goal is to put out a new training for people inside of Ad Club every single week. My goal is to show up live for you every single week. My goal is to help answer questions so that we can take the confusion out of ads and we can really achieve massive success in our business. So I want the people who are thinking about ads to dip their toes in, take a chance on it, and then like see how amazing it is. See how it can absolutely change the face of your business, right? So the critical piece was that there can be more engagement happening in the group just because of the notifications, just because what I noticed when I first was in SKOOL and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like use this. It's another platform, like one of those, right? I'm already on Facebook. Those are the things that went through my mind, right? Like, I don't need to be there. And it kept bringing me back. Like, so for the past year, since I've been in like paid memberships and like other things and hanging out on SKOOL, it would keep getting me notified and keep bringing me back. So I started to get in the habit of like checking in on SKOOL every single day. And I absolutely love that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like it encourages engagement on that platform, right? Now I'm going to go through a couple other reasons why. And so I'm just like over the moon excited about it. Now, the other thing that I like about it is it's also like an all-in-one platform. So again, people have asked me, can I get access to all of your courses on MemberVault? If I'm in Ad Club, and I'm like, sure, if you want that, right? But what I noticed is I gave people access to too many programs, and too many courses. And when that's the case, what happens is people get information overload, and then they don't do anything, right? And so, of course, I'm going to say to everybody, like, publicly right now, and anybody who asks the question, if you want access to all my courses when you're in Ad Club, cool. You can totally have access. I'll give you all of them on MemberVault. That was my commitment. If you pay the $27 a month, you can have access to everything I've ever created. That's not necessarily going to help you, right? And so because what I see is a lot of people have shiny object syndrome. A lot of people get stuck on tech. A lot of people just like don't know what to do next, and then they do nothing, right? And so what I decided is I'm going to rebuild out my course, like taking a bird's eye view of what I think that you need in your business, and seeing how like my clients have evolved over time, knowing that maybe most of the people are beginner, maybe a little bit of intermediate coming into Ad Club, that they don't need to have 20 courses to consume, right? So I'm only decided that I'm rebuilding out the course platform for Ad Club specifically on SKOOL, so that I give you what you need and only what's working right now. Okay. So that's another part, is when you join Ad Club on SKOOL, it's an all-in-one platform, meaning like, and again, I'm going to show you guys behind the scenes in a minute here, but you can like take the course on there. You can look on the calendar on there. You can like ask a question in the community. It's like an all-in-one and really conducive. Now, the next reason why that I decided to do it, that's coming to me, is people do not understand with memberships that there is administrative support that goes into memberships. Meaning, like, if people have questions, if they can't find content, if they don't have a calendar link for the week, if they want to cancel, right? There is a lot of administrative support. And the reason I started Ad Club again when I did is because I have a really great admin that helps me with that, because I'm not as good with all those details. And so one thing that I noticed was that, so we set up, just so you guys know, my main like payment thing, if people come in through my courses or my membership, was set up on ThriveCart. And there was no way for people to come in and cancel, right? And so the cool thing about setting it up on SKOOL, no pun intended, is that people just go in and change things out. They can cancel if they want. They can come back in when they want. And it's way, way easier, right? So that is awesome. And there's some things too around just keeping people in, right? The whole key with memberships is that you want to keep people engaged. You want to keep people in. You want to keep continuing to do new trainings based on what's working right now. Sorry, my hair is going woo. And, keep people engaged with the whole situation, right? So there's that piece. So that's probably, like, if I had to pick the top three, is one is I didn't love engagement on the Facebook group. I love the engagement on SKOOL. Secondly, I love that it's an all-in-one course platform where you can, add your calendar, you can take the courses, all that. And I love that there's an option for you to join anytime, which I'll show you guys, like their page, their simplified page, which is not done yet. So don't judge me, guys. And also you can join anytime you want and cancel anytime you want. So from an administrative aspect, awesome. The fourth one I'm going to throw in right now for you guys is the reason why I like SKOOL is I think the app is absolutely fantastic. So it not only looks good, so I'm going to be like shooting some courses, and I'll show you guys what I'm working on this week in a minute here. I'm going to be shooting my a course today, and what I noticed is that like it looks great on desktop too. So SKOOL is absolutely fabulous on desktop, but their app on the mobile phone is fantastic. So it's like you can just take your phone out and start taking a training. Like, I'm a lifelong learner. Not only do I have memberships and courses, but also I'm always taking new trainings. I'm like literally obsessed with learning. So I love SKOOL because I can just go on the app like when I have time later after I get all my work done, working my clients on things I need to do during the day. And I can take a training in the evening, and it's just like on my phone, and it's amazing. So those are all the reasons why. So for a second here, and then I'm gonna do a tour of my SKOOL so you guys can see it. But before we go on, it is about 12:30 p.m. Eastern, and I want everybody to, if you have any questions, I think there are some people on live with me right now. I'll check the Facebook group because that's generally where I get most of the questions. If you have any questions for me, I want you to post them in the chat. So post your questions in the chat if you have any questions about anything right now, and I'm happy to answer for you. So I wanted to just like say that when I go live every single week, noon Eastern, I'm happy to answer your questions. Again, I don't coach for free, but happy to answer your questions live on the live stream, which goes live every single noon Eastern on Tuesdays. Okay. And so the other thing that I want to share with you guys before we get into this, I want to show you my actual back end process or my back end of SKOOL. And also right now I'm going to post in let me again while I'm pausing, let me know if you have any questions at all. But I'm going to post in my page so that you guys can see it. Let me just pull it up for a second here. Of course, need to be a little bit more prepared, but let me pull up the page. It's my ad club page. When you hit that button, it will go to SKOOL. So I'll show you guys in a minute. I just need to find it. And I'll show you guys the page if you guys are ready and want to sign up, and give you the offer here in a second. And then we'll get into the tour because I'm going to go live. I have till 1 p.m. Eastern because then I'm doing my group call for one of from my clients. But so you can join if you want to join ad club. It's available for $27 right now. Cancel anytime. And so let me just post this up for you guys and share that. And then I'll get into the tour of this whole thing. So, and again, I will check back in a moment here. If you guys have any questions at all, like I have clients in my other program, and they are thinking about, they filled and scaled their high ticket. The whole thing is you also start a membership. This is one more thing I want to say. A lot of times we start a membership when we're getting booked out with one-on-one clients or group clients, right? So if we have like a high ticket program or working with clients on a higher level, like one-on-one or done for you services, a lot of times we're looking for like a low ticket membership or something like that to sell when we start to get maxed out with one-on-one, right? Or with a group program or offer. So that's like another reason why I originally started it. But again, it's a great way to dip your toes in. It's a really great way. So let me share my screen, and I'm going to share my screen and share a little bit about the program here in a second. And then we will get into, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and share this. So hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. I put the page in there, but when you join, this is what it looks like on the back end. This is on desktop, so it looks slightly different on the desktop. But the main thing is it will, I put up the sales page, but then it will take you to this like about page, which is there. In my opinion, it's like a light sales page, right? This is probably the only thing I don't like about SKOOL is it's very, very simple, right? So what you can do is you can create like a video, and I haven't done that yet because still in progress, but create a video that kind of walks you through what's included in your membership. So for me, I named my membership, and I'm not going to get into this. This would probably be a whole live. Named my membership on SKOOL Automatically with Tammy P, but underneath that is Ad Success Club. So we're going to go through that, and you can join right here. So, right now it's currently at $27 a month. So again, come on in. Now, I do want to tell everybody as I'm building this out, like when I get this done, I'm raising the price. So right now it's $27 a month. I know there's people that are like kind of on the fence and they're like, oh, I don't know, I'll do it in a couple months, right? If you want to be grandfathered in at 27, which in my opinion, to get support with ads, I don't know. Again, I don't know anybody that would do it for that price. So, and with all my trainings and courses, I'm going to let you guys know, and I'll give everybody a heads up before the price goes up. If you're on my email list or you're in my social media world, you'll know. But as soon as this gets built out completely and I'm happy with it, the price is going up to 37 just because I know it's that good. So, yeah, so this is like the about page. This is considered their sales page. You can, right now, like I said, it's a screenshot, and then I just have like what's included, but I am going to shoot a video that is more going to show like behind the scenes of like what's included in Ad Club. That's just next on my list, right? So from there, what I like, if I'm giving you guys a tour, is there's all these tabs. There's community, there's classroom, calendar, members, and leaderboard. Okay. I'm going to go into a couple here. And so the community is what's going to take the place of Ad Club, right? And so the beautiful thing about this is So they're not take the place of ad club. I said that wrong. But it's going to take the place of the Facebook group. So this section called community is where you can go and ask questions, right? And what I love about this from a like, I feel like when I pin or feature posts on the Facebook group, they kind of get buried on the phone, right? Versus on the app on SKOOL, if you pin something, you can really see it on here. It's hard to explain, but I really like even the pin feature, like all this weird, it's so weird to say this, but it's really, really true. So, yeah, so like I just pinned this where I have the live stream going right now, and I did this little post where people can go and watch if they want to. So people know like why I'm moving to SKOOL, and that's really what I'm talking about. So I just like did this live, linked to my YouTube, and then pinned it. The other thing is I have my other ad club live stream from last week, so people can come in here, they can watch the live stream, and then they can go check out the content for the live streams. So I'll get into like what's included. And then the other thing that I have a pin that I'm always going to keep up here is like the step-by-step when you come into ad club. I spent a lot of time on this, you guys. Like there's 5 steps for once you join. Onboarding, when people come in, I don't care if it's a course, it's a membership, it's a high ticket program, group program, one-on-one, really vitally important you have a good solid onboarding process, because if people are confused about what they need to do, they won't actually take the program, right? So as clear as possible is really important. So again, I go through this whole step and I have this onboarding for new people coming in, and like we'll tag, right? We're currently actually not even accepting that many people right now. We're just, sorry, like my dog's being so loud back there. We are just getting all the people this week. The goal is actually getting all the people who are current members of ad club. As we're moving them on over to SKOOL, we're taking them out of the Facebook group, and then I'll be archiving the group at the end of this month. That's the whole goal. So getting back to here is like, I love that you can pin posts in here, right? And then you can ask your questions in here. So you can put a nice little title and write your questions in here and get support. And then you pick different categories, which I set all these up based on I was able to set up all these different calendars and different things based on what I think my people need. Okay. So that's one part. The second part that I really actually love is the calendar. So as you can see, I don't have all of my stuff set up in here yet, but for this week, I already have a post in here that is the ad club live stream, which is my weekly Q&A and live. So like people who have questions, again, I share screens, I show people, like it's like way more hands-on when you come into my program. So as far as like tech and like what's working, all that stuff, so people can come in. I create a post around this. They can add this to their calendar so then they can jump on and ask questions. But again, part of it is that if you're in my club, like I will answer the questions anyway, because like you guys are in, so you get support. Now, the other piece of this, I'm just going to click here, is I started another portal just for the replay. So I noticed with people that they were having trouble finding my replays. So we were getting those kind of questions. So again, listening to feedback of people that are already students and already working with me, and then continually improving, right? So this is another thing. So I set up a whole separate course just for replays, just for ad club. And then I have the latest one that I pinned kind of at the top where it says weekly Q&A. And then we put the replays, and we're going to sort them by date inside of here. So it's great. We're just starting to fill this up, but yeah, these are like the things, right? They're all in here. And so, yeah, so as we get this built out, we'll go all the way back to January, and we'll put all these replays, and people can go back and watch them. And it's super easy because it's all right in here. You just click on here and you watch the replay from last week. Then the other thing that now this is what I'm really building out, you guys. So this is what I'm excited about, is my ad club courses specifically on SKOOL, right? And so I want to take you guys through what's included. Now, I really thought about this in depth last week. I don't take what I do lightly. And again, my whole reason for being here is that I want to actually help you guys with this. Like, it is not pretend. I really want people to succeed with their ads. I have a passion for this. And once people come into my world and take my trainings, they get results. And I'm not saying this lightly. I'm not saying it to like brag or anything. It's just like, if they would just do it, do the thing, they're going to get results, right? So the whole idea here is I started to think about, okay, what do people actually need when they come in, right? And I think a lot of it comes down to, again, the whole dipping your toes into the world of ads, right? And I think that's why my $5 a day ad system, like I started to reflect, I'm like, why was that so impactful when I created that? And I didn't even know what I was creating at the time, right? Saying like, okay, $5 a day ads, it gets people comfortable enough because they're like, oh, I tried ads before, I wasted money. Like I literally, a day does not go by where I don't hear that, right? And so I wanted to think about like, okay, how can I structure ad clubs so I can get people at different levels to come in and start taking these trainings so that they can start seeing results, and then they're going to want to do more, right? They're going to want to get more intermediate and maybe even advanced with their ads. But most of the people hanging out with me, they're beginners, right? Maybe a little intermediate. And I want you guys to get results. I want you guys to dip your toes into ad world so that you can massively impact your business, right? And so this is how I structured. This is what I decided. I reflected a lot last week. Takes a lot, you guys, for me to even come up with my curriculum and my outlines. I do not take what I put together lightly. Like it is literally really important. And again, I've served so many clients over the past number of years. I know exactly what you guys need. So the first part is just all the introduction. So that is like, welcome to Ad Club. And it's just like what you need to do and what's it included. So like, welcome to Ad Club intro video, which I actually need to shoot today. How to submit ads for me to look at. That's this part right here. And that's a critical piece because that's where people get stuck. What's included as far as like the school community component and the live Q&A, as well as the classroom, which is what we're getting into right now. This is the classroom and the courses. And again, I'm committed to getting, I'm committed to actually getting this updated for you guys. And again, bringing new trainings for you every week. And so I want to go into why I put Facebook security first. And this is the boring piece. Every single person comes to me, they say, can't we just start our ads in 5 minutes? And I'm like, no. There's a lot of setup that goes into starting your ads, right? There's not a lot, but you just have to do it. So the reason I'm building out this whole comprehensive thing, and I can tell you right now, I don't know any person in my niche doing this part, which is the Facebook security and the ad setup piece. This will actually help you not have problems with your account. Facebook is flawed. Okay. So again, actually, I don't want to go too much into this because I could probably do a whole live on Facebook security and why it's flawed. But I'm going to cut to the chase here. The problem is people come to me every single day. They're having issues with their accounts. And, maybe people got into their accounts. I don't want to go into that too much, but like, honestly, it's things I have every single day. And so I literally have saved like people, I don't know, like the worst one I've ever seen, somebody was they got hacked and they got $16K put on their account, credit card, and I cleaned it all up for them. So this literally, like this Facebook security checklist, just this piece walks you through exactly what you need to do to get your Facebook account compliant so you can actually run ads. And the Facebook compliance and security, you can't, in my opinion, you should not be running ads without going through this. So, and then I'm going into a lot more in depth on everything you need to get your account set up from scratch. Most people, when they come in working with me, this stuff is messed up. And so even my done for you clients that are like higher level clients, I literally the first like 2 to 3 weeks, I'm not exaggerating when I say this, is like me cleaning up their accounts because like there's so much that we have to get through. So this is my comprehensive program just alone. This Facebook security, in my opinion, is worth it. But I'm going through like the whole A to Z of Facebook security, Facebook compliance, all the things you need to do to properly set up your accounts, including your ad account, including your Facebook page, your IG business profile, your pixel, your conversion API, your domain, what you need to do with your payment method and budgets, and including meta verification security, okay? Including two-factor authentication, which I cannot believe how many people don't have two-factor on their stuff. So literally, if you guys can see, it's 9 videos. This is what I'm knocking out today for you guys, and that's going to be available this week. That's my big one. This next one, so like every single person should do Facebook security and compliance before they even start ads. And if you haven't, you don't know what to do, again, got it right here for you guys. And the other piece is I started to think about, okay, what type of ads do people need when they come in at different levels, right? So I structured it in 3 ways. One is, well, I'm just going to go through this. I'm doing my $5 a day real ad system. So for total beginners, I just start with ads for $5 a day. So I have 2 different ones actually that are available. One is my $5 a day real ads, and these are specifically for people that are on IG. I actually just started one of mine today, and I'm actually running for $10 a day. But so $5 a day real ads, those are reels, in my opinion, work the best on IG. Reels and carousels are where it's at as far as creating content on IG if you're not currently on IG. So if you want to start and dip your toes in and you are doing reels and you are doing IG, you would start here with the $5 a day ads specifically for reels and specifically for IG. And I just want to make that super clear, right? The other part, and again, these are all the, this is a training and we've got, I'll go through, but it's a comprehensive training on how to do that. Now, the other piece is $5 a day growth ads. And so a lot of people who are on Facebook, they actually want a method for growing their group. And so again, it's an easy place to start. These are relatively simple ads to start and get set up with. And so if you're on Facebook, you can start ads for $5 a day to grow your Facebook group. And then once you start receiving results, you can go on to the next step, which is these more advanced ads. So again, when you come in, you decide if you're total beginner and you only want to spend $5 a day. If you're on IG, you take my $5 a day real ad system. And then if you're on Facebook, you would take my $5 a day group growth ad. Okay. And again, the reason why I do Facebook group is just because out of all the engagement, in my opinion, for Facebook, the best places to get engagement, actually 3. I think the Facebook profile, the Facebook group, and also stories are a good thing as well. So you can take this and it will show you how to kind of like quote boost an ad or boost a post inside of your Facebook group for $5 a day. Now, once you start getting results with that, this is the next step, which is my $10 a day. And this is where we get a little bit more advanced, right? It's a $10 a day lead ad system. And this is like my signature system, my $10 a day lead ad system. This is the one that if you're ready to like start to get leads, if you want to lead generation, and grow your email list and grow your social media following, and you have anywhere from $10 to $25 a day to spend. And again, don't have to run the ads all the time. I'm actually shooting a video on like what ad budget do you need and all that, because I think there's a lot of confusion on like when should I turn my ads on, when should I turn my ads off, like how much should I spend, all this kind of stuff. And I don't run my ads all the time. It's just depending on what I'm doing, right? So we'll go through that, but it's specifically for people that want to grow their email list and grow their social media following through lead ads. And it is my signature lead ad system, you guys. This system alone, like I have nailed down. So a lot of people are saying like they're paying a lot of money for leads. Every single person that worked with me since the summer, we're not seeing any more than $3 leads. It's $3 or less per lead. And on average, we're getting anywhere from $1 to $3 a lead, right? And so if you are running lead ads and for some reason they're expensive, I would just come in and take this training. It will change your life. I'm not exaggerating. So the next one, which is more advanced, and again, I don't recommend people start with this. And I think one of the issues that I learned is like a lot of people came in and started with this low ticket sales ad, and it's advanced. So I want everybody to know, and again, I'll probably just take this replay and slice it up and put it inside SKOOL so people know, what they need to do and where they should start, right? If they're confused. But a $15 low ticket sales ad, any kind of sales ad, is a more advanced type of ad. So that's why I love starting either with the $5 a day ad or the $10 a day lead ad, right? And then we can work our way up to more advanced strategies, right? There's more things you need to do to make those ads work. And so like what happened with like transparently, I think like people came into my ad club over the year and they would start with like the more intermediate one. And then they'd be like, oh, I didn't get results. And it's like, well, got to work your way into it. You got to work your way into getting more advanced over time, if that makes sense, right? Like I used to run, I'd run lead ads, let's say to just like a lead magnet. And, that was cool, but I didn't have the pressure of like, doing a launch. And then I started to learn like, oh, here's how to run like masterclass ads for a live launch. That was more advanced, right? So I want you guys to just ease your way into this and start like be transparent with yourself about where you're at. Like if you're only at like I want to spend $5 a day and see where it takes me, cool. Like $5 a day ad system still works. I just tweaked it based on what's working with marketing right now. And I had this whole discussion with someone yesterday about like the fact that she doesn't want to do marketing because it's changing all the time. And this is the whole thing. So this is why, again, I did Ad Club, because marketing's changing all the time, which means ads are changing all the time, right? Our strategy needs to work with what is working on social media. And that is the truth. It's not separate. I think like one of the biggest lies about coaching with ads, or I hear from coaches around ads, is that it's separate. It's totally not. Like social media and what we're doing on social media, it's no different. If it works for you organically, it's going to work with you with ads, right? And so people try to separate it, and that's, I think, mostly because they're not experts on ads. Like that's just my take on it. But like I do both, you guys. Like this is like organic content right now. I'm streaming live. That's organic content on social media. And so yeah, I'm a fan of both. Like I'm a fan of marketing my business organically without paid traffic, but also I love Facebook ads to help increase my visibility, right? So transparently, if you are new to running ads, I wouldn't start with a $15 a day low ticket sales ad. Now, what is a $15 low ticket sales ad? It is a type of ad that you can run to either your course or a membership. Like if you have a low ticket membership, I think in the past, like people are like, it should be, $50 or less. I think the sweet spot with a low ticket sales ad is anywhere from, I'd say, $7 to $27. But that being said, like I'm starting to see people are running a little bit higher ticket, like $97 or less, with both memberships and courses direct to paid ads. So I've been seeing that shift a little bit, which is interesting to me. And so, my encouragement is to try that, right? When we say low ticket, it's low ticket, right? High ticket would be what we consider 2K or more, but low ticket, I don't know. My gut feeling on this is 97 or less would be something that I would try for a $15 a day low ticket sales ad, both on courses and memberships. So again, this is in here, but I don't want you guys to start with this, right? So I will be building this out. This is like my goal over the next like 2 weeks here, that every single thing, like I'm literally created the new outline. Any new courses, like if the content's good, it will move over, but a lot of it I'm going to reshoot because we need some fresh content in here based on the fact that Facebook ads have changed a lot. And over the year, like they have tremendously changed. Like the ads manager, still not intuitive, and also still always changing. Like I'm in there and I'm like, oh, that moved. But again, I'm in there every day. So it's not as dramatic for me because I'm in there either helping clients' accounts or in my ad account. And so I'm seeing the changes as they're happening. I'm seeing like the user interface get updated inside of the ad manager. And so it's more intuitive for me to kind of click around and find it. But I do realize that people have a hard time because it's really not ads manager is not intuitive, and also B, like it changes all the time. So it really confuses people from a tech perspective. So again, gonna be re-recording a lot of these, and then it will be available. So as soon as all these are knocked out, which depending on how quickly I can do it, the price is gonna go up to $37. It's been $27 for a while, but now that I'm hosted on SKOOL, it's gonna be updated to $37. It's my recommitment just because, again, these courses will change your life. Just this alone can change the map of your business, and I truly believe that. So let me just I'm going to check in with people here. I don't know if you guys have any questions. I have 5 more minutes and I get on my group call for my other program here. So let me see if there are any questions before I hop off for the day. Got about 5 minutes to answer questions. I see people, I don't know if they're still there, but I see people over on Instagram, Nikos, Andy, M. Macy, Help the Students, Ishmaeli, Demetria. Hello. We haven't seen you in a while. I did an interview with her. Okay. So I see some of you. Say hello if you're still on with me. And then let me just take a peek on my profile and inside of my group and just see if there's any questions. If there's not any questions, I'm going to hop off for the day, and I'll be back next week with my live stream, as I'm committing to you guys to do a free live stream every week. So I see Shamira's on to my Facebook profile. Let me just hop into my 2 groups and see if anybody's in there asking questions. I do see some little bits of stuff in here. So let me see here. Sometimes it's hard for me to see, honestly, but let me see here. So Claudia's here, Jamie, Jill Gardner, Joanne is here. Jill had a question. So I do see one question here, and if I apologize if I don't see them. Sometimes with these live streams, like, they're hard to pop in, but yeah. So Jill had a question. What about the courses we already purchased from you? Will they be on SKOOL? So again, if you've already purchased courses from me, you will continue to retain access to those courses, right? I've been getting a lot of those questions. I've been a course creator since 2020. So right now my courses are currently housed on MemberVault. I originally started on Teachable. Teachable became very expensive, so I moved everything in 2023 to MemberVault. So anyone who has purchased a self-study course of mine, I've been getting these questions in the DMs as well, you always have access to that. That doesn't go away, right? The idea behind SKOOL is that SKOOL is going to be the place to be if you want the latest of what's working, right? So those courses I just showed you are the next iteration of what I think you need right now in this moment, right? So like, again, I look at it from all the students that I've been helping currently, what I've been seeing. I really have taken a deep dive working with clients, even one-on-one, the past 6 months. And it's just, I'm seeing the same things come up over and over on what people need. So when I looked at what I'm actually specifically putting on SKOOL, and specifically an ad club, it's really based on what I think people need right now. And it's going to be the latest thing. And again, you have live support. So again, everybody, like, somebody asked me, they bought one of my other programs last year. Do I still have access? You have access forever. Like, when you buy a self-study course or a program of mine, even going way back, if people have this question, like, I had a group program running in 2021 called Academy. If you bought that back in 2021, you still have access to it. So don't worry about that. Like, MemberVault is not going away. And if you have purchased paid in full for anything, you will retain access. Do not worry about that in any way, shape, or form. Ad Club is specifically for people who want the latest, right? Who want the latest of what's working right now, because I'll be giving you trainings every single week, because I will be showing up live for you every single week, because I will be answering your questions to give you support inside of Ad Club. And that's why I looked at, again, fresh look at what courses you need based on running the Ad Club since January, right? I'm restructuring, and this is specifically for Ad Club. So do not worry. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep getting these questions because I've gotten them over the past few days as we're rolling out Ad Club. If you have purchased anything from me since 2020, it's all moved on over to MemberVault, and you will continue to retain access. If you do not have access, you can reach out to my admin support, and that is teamtammyp@gmail.com, and we will just we will check, on what you purchased, and we can reset your password to make sure that you have access, okay? Ad Club is specifically for people that want the support and want the latest, right? So it's a community. It includes my live support, and that's why it's structured as a membership versus a self-study course or program in which I ran in the past that I'm, like, no longer, if it's in the past, it's in the past, right? I'm always have new things. And again, it's always because marketing is always changing. Everybody knows that. And a lot of people don't like that. I love it, by the way, because I'm a lifelong learner, and ads are always changing. So that was my solution that I came up with. So do not worry. Just send out a admin support request to teamtammyp@gmail.com, and we will make sure you get, again, we'll check in with what you have purchased in the past and make sure that you have access. That's part of the support that we commit to. Okay. So yeah, so that's really what's going on there. So I've dropped that in the chat as well. Okay, so that is it there. I don't know if anybody else is here. Let me see. Can't really see. I have a couple likes. I don't know who's liking. Okay, let me go into one other thing, and then actually I probably got to hop off here. Ooh, I love this. I actually just got I'm gonna say this that I am seriously hopping off. My client Justina, who's in ad club and accelerator, she said the daily trickle of new leads is so awesome. I set up the ad and they keep coming in. Thank you. Yeah, that is amazing. I love that. I'll post up this later. All right, I'm gonna hop off for the day. I don't think I see any other questions coming in unless I'm missing it. Yeah, and I think that is it for right now. All right, everyone, have a beautiful day. I'll see you all next week. Bye.